Today is the day I'm going to build the bamboo camper for the back of my truck with nothing but hand tools and my tiny little duck to help. So the plan is that I need to take all of the solution out of the bamboo that I've been soaking for the past 2 weeks, and now it's all treated for termites and borers. So I can take that out and then I can start building. What does Supervisor Happy think? So the thing is, I'm going to take all of the solution out of these poles, but I'm going to save it because you can keep reusing it to treat bamboo over and over again. So I need to somehow pour this out, which I'm worried about. Okay, that's slowly emptying out. Alright, I rested that in the tree and now it's balancing and pouring out itself. Okay, do you see how this is gonna work? So this is the frame, picture it's everywhere, and then look. How cool is that? So I'm making the first join, and this is maybe the scariest part because I don't really know what I'm doing, but that's kind of fun. I'm just gonna try to do it and see if it works, and if it doesn't, I'll try again. If it does, then hooray. Alright, so I need a little bit of this as a join. Okay, so my next step is making little pins so that I can poke them in to use them kind of as screws or nails. Yes! So what I'm trying to do is fit this one into here. I'm going to use a fish mouth join to do that. So it's the join that looks like a fish trying to eat this piece of bamboo. I'm scared. This is the first cut of the bamboo camper. It's a big moment. After carving this hole for what feels like a century, I think this is going to fit now. The problem is that I have to do like, I don't know, 16 of these joins, and this just took me like an hour to carve this little bit. So I might need to get better at it. But look at this! Okay, so now I'm going to drill in here so that I can put a pin in here. I am feeling so proud. This is my first join so far and it's looking good. Now I just need to attach the big piece onto it, so this will all be hidden. Okay, the next step is to carve the fish mouth out of this one so that it fits really nicely on theirs. So the trick of these joins is that you just keep whittling away until it joins nicely, and if you're not that skilled at it, it can be pretty frustrating. So I think I'm gonna call it and I'm just going to join it now. Wait, that doesn't look good. So this joint is what I spent all of yesterday doing, and I'm gonna break it because it's not working. Okay, but that inner joint is actually really good. It was that one that was bad. So I realized that using the big stuff on the sides wasn't very smart because it was weighing a lot, and my 350 kilo limit is quite small. So I'm changing it. I'm gonna put just small bamboo everywhere except for the big parts that are poking up, and they need it. So that does require getting this out because I'm gonna re-put in a small piece of bamboo in that joint instead. And it's really tight in there because I put pins in, so I hope it will come out, but I'm gonna try hitting it with this. Oh yeah, what if I do this? Yes! Smash it out. So instead of big bamboo, I think that this bamboo fit into there is gonna be way better, way stronger, and way cuter. So that's the solution that I'm looking for. But now I need to carve out that hole a bit bigger so that it will fit. For context, this bamboo is 1.5 centimeters thick. That's how thick it is. So it's pretty hard to cut at, but it's also pretty lightweight because it is all completely hollow. So it's technically a grass. So it's kind of like the best of both worlds, where it's strong, lightweight, but it's a bit hard to carve. All right, first join of the truck that hopefully will work. So today I've got a longer drill bit, so I think that's gonna help with my problem of not being able to go long enough, because this can go actually through the whole thing. So now I'm gonna whittle this into a pin, so I need it to be quite skinny so that it actually goes through the whole thing. And I want it to be quite sharp, so like smaller on one end than the other. And this is treated bamboo, so it won't get eaten by borers or whatever, so it will stay strong. And hopefully this will secure the whole thing in place and it won't be like my last join. So now I can chisel these off, and then it's gonna look so neat. All right, putting it in, this is exciting. Ta-da! coming together. I think it'll work. I was pretty scared yesterday when it wasn't. My favorite thing so far about bamboo is that nothing is precise and no measurements add up, which is kind of my dream because my measurements never add up anyway, so now I have an excuse for it. Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna put that up in the truck and use the truck as a measuring tape. I keep saying bamboo is a job that you can do with one person, but honestly a second person would be handy right now. This is so exciting! This drill bit might be long enough, but it's also so blunt that it makes things really hard. And on to the next one. This is so heavy when it's full of water. It's finally time to take my toolbox out. It'll be back later, but what I'm building, I think it's gonna be hard to beat here. I don't know about you guys, but it's always like 2 days into a project that I actually set up a good workspace. Like for the first 2 days, I just do the stupidest stuff. I'm just like cutting everything on the ground. It's all hard. And then I get to a point where I'm like, hey, I could set up a little workbench and it would make things a lot easier. So I just did that and I'm excited. This hole is a scary one because I don't have a node here, so it's probably gonna want to split upwards. When I did it on the other side, I did it below the node, which was smart, and I should have thought about that before I cut it this way, but it's done now, so I'm just gonna try it and hope that it doesn't split. So I have to really go against the grain of the bamboo. If I try to put that in like that, it'll just split upwards. So I really hope this works. Now that I have the kind of rough shape cut out, then I get the knife and I use the knife to carve it more. And it hasn't split yet, so that's good. So now we're at the point where we just kind of keep checking in on this to see if it's the right size yet and it'll fit inside, which is always, it's always way bigger than you'd think it would be, which is good. So this is the part that my mum's betting isn't going to work. So I need this to slip in and out. This will be the up pokey part. But I also need this to go into the joint and it can't go in too far, otherwise this will be in the way. So it pokes in about 1 inch and Mum thinks that's not enough, which she might be right. I don't know, what do you think? Do you think that's to hold the whole bed structure on? But like it's a pretty strong join, I think. So that I can push this really hard from this side, I wanted something here for it to butt against. So I put this piece of bamboo here, but then it started falling down. So I tied a rope around it, but then the rope I couldn't close properly. So I put a stick through the rope and that's my solution. And sometimes I think I should learn the proper way to do things so that I don't do these roundabout ways. All right, this is the moment of truth. Is it gonna work or is it all gonna split and make me cry? Oh, that went through. It's a bit split, but I think it's okay. This is the scary one because it has no node to protect me, so it has a way bigger chance of breaking than the other one. So hopefully it all goes okay. I'm really being gentle because if I hit it too hard, it's gonna want to split up here. So I want it to be tight, but if it's too tight, it'll split. So it's a really hard in between. Okay, that's in. There's a fair bit of room in there. This can still slide, but it's got enough that hopefully the join will hold. Today I've got goats helping me, of course, but don't eat it. Oh, he's just licking it. I think they really like the flavor of bamboo, which isn't good actually. No, that's borax. Don't eat that. Is it salty? You like salty. This is Bird. He's the naughtiest goat. Aren't you? You always cause trouble. I knew this build was going to have some obstacles, but I didn't know that goats licking on the worksite was going to be one of those obstacles. Today I'm assembling the frame, so I think hopefully I'll get it done soon and I can put it all together. Hey. Hello. Are you helping or are you going to destroy it? Don't eat it. No eating. So what I'm doing now is I'm just getting all of the joints ready so that I can join them once I put the frame up. So getting it all ready on the ground, then gonna put it up. Moonbee, don't lick that. I guess it's technically a grass. So now that I have that whole side of the frame constructed, I'm going to construct this whole side of the frame, and I've got all of the holes cut, so it really shouldn't be too hard. And then I just have to join them, and then I'm finished the frame. High up one is there and there. Oh, it's upside down, it's alright. It's upside down. Everything's okay. I really should have labeled each of these, but I didn't. I'm so stressed about all my measurements because they were all basically just eyeballed. And like, yeah, bamboo's not square, so I can never line it up, but my truck is square and I need to line it up. These are the last 2 pegs that I have to put in, and then both the sides of the frame are done and I just have to connect them. I'm so excited. I'm getting so good at it now. Without breaking the whole thing. It's not that heavy. So the problem with using my truck as a base for a workbench is that when I need to use the truck, I need to take everything off. I ran out of bamboo, so I'm gonna go harvest some more really skinny stuff for the rest of the truck because I need to get it soaking because it takes 2 weeks to soak, so I better get harvested. I'm so excited. Today is the day that it all comes together. I've got the 2 sides, I just have to put them up and connect them. But first I need to unload all of this bamboo that I harvested last night. I was harvesting right into the dark on the side of the road, getting all of this bamboo, and this is for the rest of the truck, like the bed base and things like that. So I need to get it soaking. I'm so excited. I cannot explain how exciting this moment is. I've been framing it up for 2 days now, and this is the moment where it all comes together. Is it called framing it up? Like, I've never framed up something before, like when you build the walls flat and then put it up. And to be honest, it's kind of boring because you don't see it happening as much as when you're building something square and you're like, every joint feels like a really big moment then, whereas this I've just been building it on the floor and waiting, but now it's all gonna come together and it's gonna look amazing all of a sudden, and I'm really, really excited. It's not that heavy, which is good. Oh, it's upside down though. Did I make it the wrong measurements? It looks so good! Okay, I think if I put that up, it'll hold it in place a little bit, which is kind of the plan. Why does that feel so... Oh no, it's alright. Why is that so long? Oh my god. No. No. How did I... No. Surely not. What? I measured that like 10 centimeters off. No. Oh, that's why I need a measuring tape. I've been just using a log instead. Oh no. This is why you need measuring tapes. This is why you don't use a piece of bamboo and guesstimate it. It'll be fine. This is the reason, because that is so far off. Like, ridiculously far. Like, I don't even know what I was thinking. Oh. I'm so annoyed. Now I'm gonna have to cut it off here. I'm gonna have to take out these, which is gonna be really hard. I'm gonna have to put this all in. It's not that bad. It's just annoying because I could have not done this if I thought a little harder. So I have to get these pins out, which is kind of a test of how strong they're gonna be, which is kind of interesting. But luckily I hadn't completely put them in, so they were still poking out. I hadn't cut that off, so I'm hoping if I can just push it back out, it'll come out, but we'll see. I hope this won't just get another pin stuck in though. Sometimes I feel like my building is that one episode of Blinky Bill, which I guess is probably a very niche Australian show, where they're making damper, which is also a very niche Australian dessert thing, bread kind of thing, and they keep putting more flour and then it gets too floury, and then they put more water and then it gets too watery, and so then they have to put more flour and then it gets too floury, and that sums up my building experience, to be honest. I don't know if this reference is too niche. Oh, now this one's stuck. This is my flower situation. I got it! Okay, it's out. And then, well, I won't do that one yet. I'll get this one out. Ow! I did it too well last time that it's hard to get out, so it's actually a problem of me being too good. But maybe if I can get this one out, then that one will come out afterwards. That is coming out. Give it a massage. Ow! Stop! Did I make a mistake not measuring last time? Yes. Did I learn from my mistake? No, I'm doing it again because I don't have a measuring tape and it's gonna work this time. Okay, if I cut it like there, I could just get a measuring tape, but instead, this piece of bamboo is my measuring tape and this piece of bamboo is one piece of bamboo long. Here, with a fingernail mark, then put that fingernail mark. I lost it. No, I didn't. Here. And then this piece of bamboo is exactly one piece of bamboo long. Problem solved. After all that, you would not believe what I found. A tape measure that was in my car the whole time that would have solved so many issues for me, but we live and we learn. Whatever. It's done now. Now I need to see if it fits this time. If it doesn't fit, I will cry. It fits! It's perfect! First step is that I need to remember where each of these pieces is supposed to go because I've carved out holes specifically for them. Yes, and probably yes. I'm using a tape measure. I have learnt my lesson. Actually, I'm not going to. I don't think I need to. That goes to there. This is the moment that they all join together and I'm so excited. The question is, how do I get this to not fall as I'm working on it? And the answer is, I don't know, but I'm just gonna try. So this is how I make the pins for like pinning the bamboo into place. I don't know if this is the correct way, but I get the knife and then I should really have a flat surface to do this. I should not be doing it on a log. Make a whole line through it and then just do that until you have a pin, and then you carve from this. And this is completely zero waste. I mean, it's already a material that is invasive and a pest in Australia, but even then I'm using the offcuts to make the pins. So it's the most zero waste you can get. And then that makes a pin where you can poke it through and that will hold up the whole thing. Guys, I'm so sad. Look, it broke. I was worried this one was going to. It had a split earlier and then I just banged it one too many times and it completely snapped off. So I don't know, what do you think? Should I replace this whole bit, which would mean carving 4 new holes? Or is it strong enough and can I just leave it like this? Or am I being silly and I should just replace it? I don't know. I don't know. I need to get this off because it's not sturdy enough to drive with it yet. And so I guess this is like the testing moment of whether I'll be able to get it off easily. That's all right. That's actually really easy. Ta-da! It's off. Now if I drive forward, that's all right. I don't know if it's sturdy to stay here. I really don't want it to fall in the wind and all break. Please don't trust the goats to not jump on it. Okay, that was pretty light. I have a lot more to add to it, but honestly, as a base, if I can do it alone, then like me and someone else will be able to pull it off. So I went to town and got a few things, including a new drill bit, which is going to make things so much easier than my blunt old drill. So I'm pretty excited. Now it's time to get it back on. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. That one came out. What? This one came out because I drilled it. Whoa. I drilled it too close to the edge that it broke. So that's not good. God, it's really not good. Do I need to replace this? Or can I? Maybe I can still just do it. No causing trouble. No causing trouble allowed. I'm going to test the new drill bit and I'm so excited. It's about the same size. It's a bit bigger. But that's okay. Licking tools isn't allowed either. You guys are actually doing a good job. Please keep eating that because I don't want to clean it up. These are my little goat helpers. They eat all of the little bits off the bamboo that I can't be bothered to cut off. It's actually the perfect team. Ta-da! I'm finished! Well, I'm finished the first part. This is the frame all done. I need to decide if I'm going to replace that whole bit of bamboo or not. I can't decide. I probably should do it if I want this to work, but I'm lazy and I don't want to. But it has a big split in it, so I probably should. Anyway, that's a decision for this week. And next week, I'm going to put in a bed, maybe. Or maybe I'll make the roof. I don't know yet. I'm gonna do something. But more importantly, do you see the vision now? This is the roof. It pops up. It'll pop up really high, and then it'll poke back in when I'm driving. Hi, Mim! You're excited. Careful, that's a saw. I think it's gonna work. I mean, I don't know yet. There's still quite a few problems. You guys have pointed out that I should put some sort of cross bracing in here because as a square, it's not that stable. So I'll do that next week, maybe. Something like this. That would be cute, I think. And yeah, there's a few other things that I still need to do on the bottom of the frame, but I tell you what, I'm getting through it. I just need to build a roof now, and a bed. What do you think? You're eating my skirt. Excuse me. No, you got sharp little teeth. I like this skirt. I'm so excited about this frame. I can't believe that I finished it. Thank you so much for joining me on the chaotic journey. Along the way, there's been a lot of problems, but I think most of them are solved, except for the cracks, but not thinking about that right now. Next week, I'm going to either make the bed or I'm gonna make the roof. I can't decide. Let me know what you think.